Hey, it's your buddy Tim Show back with another Watcher of Realms video, and I have two problems with this new champion. The first is her range obviously sucks, a 2-tile range. Well, a 1-tile range. She stands on 1 tile and she hits on the tile in front of her sucks, and she's got a very uncomfortable faction alliance. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. I hope everyone is doing well and you all pulled the champion of your dreams. And today we're going to talk about Twyla, the red smile, the bonded character, the bonded pair to Hex. And we're going to talk about the goods, the bads, the uglies. I'm not going to go into a lot of intricate detail. You can read her skills and everything else. You can see I did skill her up and I did spend a couple of skill gems, but I was able to get both her ultimate and her passive maxed out. I mean, just lucky. Actually, both her passives, just really luckily. Actually, I think this is already maxed out, but really luckily I was able to get those, and then I missed on these two, which isn't the worst thing in the world, so I was going to leave her like that. I was also able, and I know this seems ridiculous, but I was also able to get her Awakened 1. If you watched my earlier video, I did pull her on a Divine, and I was 20 away from Mercy, and I went ahead and pulled those 23 or 24 summons and was able to get her on a Blue as well. And off we went, which was pretty wonderful because I do think her A1 is pretty impactful. And then you can see I got her as well on the Divine, so that worked out really good. I still have some Divines. I still have a couple of Ancients, I think. Ancients, I believe those are called. And then still have all my diamonds for things coming up. So that went well. I went ahead and I put gear on her. I put my Ardia gear on her, which is pretty decent. I'm sure there's some better champions out there, but I was able to get her some decent HP. And then obviously everything else I think for me is pretty good. Attack just under 19,000, and maxed out crit rate, almost 350% crit damage with very high attack speed. So I was pretty happy with it. Now her skills, if you don't know her skills, I'm not going to read through them, but she is a bleed champion. She is probably the best bleed champion in the game right now, based all on this deranged blade. And so maxing that out helps a lot. She has a bond skill with Hex where every time he pulls a card, she will permanently increase her crit damage by up to 5%. Now, what we're going to test today too is, does that just happen automatically now that we have them, or do they have to be on the same team? Because she does have, Hex has his bond skill. I think they have to be on the same team, right? Obtain here Twyla Red Smile to unlock the following bonuses. When Fate the Hermit is triggered, Hex gains an additional shield. If Twyla's on the field, it reduces Hex's cost by 4. So I'm not sure if that all happens automatically or not. I think it does. I think only his skill reduction is the issue there. So so she is a bleed champion. So I put a level 25 Scarlet Hunt on her. And yeah, I mean, I think everything else is pretty standard. Obviously, we talked about her range, which is right here, which is really, I think, pretty awful. And she doesn't get to do much of anything else. So really what we're counting on is we put her in the right content, right? She is obviously meant for a single target boss, either APOC 1 or APOC 2, or possibly the Guild Boss 1. What do they call it? Drake's Chasm. But I think she was more likely brought in to work on this. And so I think we'll pop her in and see how she does there. And then we'll do a little testing if she does better with Hex on the field or off the field, or if there's anything super good about that. So yeah, I think that about covers her. She is, I think, a pretty decent champion, and I can tell you in some of my testing offline, she does seem to have pretty good multipliers. So what we'll do is we will take her into Titanic Ruins. Let's take her into APOC 2, and I'll show you the team I put together. Now, this brings me to my second problem with her. My second problem with her is she is only a Nightmare unit. And since Hex is a Piercer and Infernal unit, there's never really a good time to bring them together, because really both Nightmares, who don't have any healers at all, and Piercer Infernals don't have great healers. So usually you bring your Piercer Infernals in with either your Northerners or your Esotericists and get some of those healers and support champions. But you don't usually bring them together. I don't usually have a Nightmare team paired up with an Infernal or Piercer team, just because you don't get great synergy. And like here, I can only do two of them because I need so much support in this content. But what we'll do, just for testing sake, is we'll throw in a couple of these guys and see if we can't. So what do we got? I'm going to take him out. Let's take her out for now. So we have 1, 2. We've got 2 platforms, 2 piercers. I need healers. So let's put in, since this is APOC 2, let's put in her and, is it Desomi or is it you? I think he's the cleanser, right? Let's see. I do like this too because no, it is Desomi. So let's pop in Desomi for those extra cleanse stacks that we can get. And then who else do we want? How about we throw in Silas, and we'll need a couple of, well, this is her showcase, so let's throw in some more Nightmare and see if we can't get, let's throw you in. I do want to throw Silas in just because I feel like what's happened here? Do we already have him in? I feel like oh, we don't want that. He's marksman. I feel like we want to test the damage, right? So I have her doing damage, him doing damage, these two doing damage. I need a damage mitigator, so let's throw in our, so now I got my healers. I've got 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need, do I have one too many? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm okay. So I need one more. I need well, I got damage mitigator. Let's throw in maybe Ares, who does, I think Ares, no, that's what Volka's gonna do. She's gonna do damage mitigation. Maybe we'll throw him in since he is Nightmare as well, and will get us some stuns and such, I believe. Although I don't know if I have any stuns on this team. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So let's just pop this in, see how this goes. So we're going to put her in first. And then I believe I have her in I believe I have her in. Yeah, so she's got Invig, so that should help her. Then let's put, who do we want to compare her to? Maybe Arrogance. Let's drop him in. And then Dasomi. And let's put in these guys. Oh shoot, yeah, he's a, God bless it, I forgot, he's a fighter. Okay, so I think he's just going to get left out in the cold on this one. But again, we're only looking to do some damage testing. So let's go ahead and put it on 2x speed, and as soon as he does this, we'll pop everyone's ult, see if we can't get enough. Oh, see, we may not have enough knockdowns to. Oh, we do. Okay, so nobody got too wrenched there. So we may be in trouble here. Come on. We got 4. Are we going to be okay? Yeah, we're okay. Okay. That's all based on Volca, I believe, and her damage mitigation. So I do kind of want him in for this because he's going to help us. He's going to help us remove stuff. So let's go ahead and alt this. Although he does parry, right? So I think okay. So he pulled it on the end there. So I mean, so far so good. I think this is for me is pretty decent damage wise for APOC 2. Let's see if we can get back to Kagiri's. See, and he sort of sits there, and then boom, he takes it off. Okay, let's pop this off again. Yeah, humming right along, I think. So, and then this should be fine, except for poor Kagiri over here, who's just going to struggle with this since he doesn't get any of Dasomi. So I'm going to pull him out. And you can see Dasomi does such great work on Dasomi and Aelin, because Aelin does such great heals, so she tops everyone off, and then Dasomi is able to cleanse all the stacks off. So let's see if we can get that down. Humming along. I mean, this is basically just a full auto run, so. And then I'll probably pop him in again here. Just to try to get his ult. Let's see if we can we got 5. Only 5. We'll see if we get through round 2. Yeah, pretty solid so far. Again, thanks to Volca's mitigation of all of the damage that he puts out, is he's going to die again. So let's pull him out. Humming along, 17. I think the best I've ever done was like low 40s, and if I could get even close to that with a team I basically just threw together, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. So we could be in trouble here. Although she still gets the bleeds off, right? Which is pretty good. Heals come in. Oh, he's got 2. We got to get Kagiri in here to get rid of some of that defense. Let's drop him in again. Let's see. So now he should clean them off right here. Boom. Take them off. Yep. There they go. Okay. We got everybody humming along, pretty nice. And then, I don't know if you've seen the leaderboards, but if you get like an A5 Kagiri, apparently he does like 1 billion damage, so he should take this defense off here. There it goes. All right. So let's pull him out again. Just because he is not going to live through the acid, but Dasomi is MVP I think when it comes to the acid removal. And trying to use like Eloin and who's her face, Hollow in this didn't work great for me just because I couldn't get Eloin's rage regen fast enough to handle 2 rounds of the acid, while Hollow I couldn't get tanky enough to handle many hits, and so pop him in again. And so, yeah, it is what it is. So, I mean, so far so good, right? I'm pretty happy with this. So, and again, no one's in crazy gear. I mean, obviously, I've got pretty good gear. Come on, we need some help here. Okay, we got 2. Yeah, we may be in trouble here, but that's fine. I'm not really planning on keeping this run, although I think this might be pretty good baseline for a team that I could put together. I would just need to remove who I'd remove. I'm not sure who I'd remove. Who did I have here? Maybe put Kagiri in there, and you can see she's got really good HP, right? So, oh, it's arrogance. I do want arrogance in there just because he does such good damage. Oh. Are we gonna get through this? We might. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Let's see, and no, he killed us. Really close though. I mean, 36,000 blood for me is pretty good. It's pretty good. So let's see how she did compared to everyone else. I do not want to save it. And look at that. I mean, that's pretty darn crazy if you ask me. That's pretty darn crazy. I don't think anybody has done that much damage. Let's do this. Let's put her in. Let's do APOC 1. All we need is 30k blood, right? Let's put her in. We're not going to really have anybody else. We'll have no other real. Let's have no other real DPS. Let's see if she can get 30k blood by herself. Who else do we got here that would give some help? He's a tank, but he's not built. He throws some stuns out. Let's throw him in. Who else does some decent stuns? We can put Magda in, but she definitely helps. She definitely... Is it Magda? Is that who I'm thinking about? It's this chick. She definitely helps with the... You can see I did not get so lucky on this. Yeah. I did not get so lucky on the rolls on this one. But she is a really good stunning champion. Let's put... actually, I'm going to put you in. Let's put you down here. I need some... let's put those healers back in that we had. You and you. And I'm going to put you up here. Kagiri does decent damage. Do I have enough? So I've got... yeah, see, I've got too many... I've got too many non-platform units. So let's pull you out, and then I need non-platform units. I got 2 healers. Maybe put her in. See if we can get I don't know. Let's try this. Let's see how this goes and see if basically with the only DPS being A1 Twyla, if the only DPS being A1 Twyla, we can get, put you in, because you're going to give some, put you in, put you in, you in, you in. I'm gonna leave her off. I don't need her for damage. So let's just go ahead and run this. And as soon as he rears up, we'll just go ahead and put it on auto, just like we did on APOC 2, and we should get plenty of stuns on this guy. And yeah, and then we need 4 ults from Twyla to max out the awakening that she has, because at 4 ults she does like 30% more damage on her deranged blade, and then you add that to the 30% more she's doing based on the bleeds. I don't have any of that of the defense removal, right? So that could be a problem. But I don't really have any spots left on the ground that I want to use. Although I guess I could have put Lucius in. Yeah, anyway, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes if she's able to chew through the big defense, which I'm not sure she will, but who knows? You know, we've got Dolores there, keeping her situated. Look, he hit us with acid, but nobody even took it, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, so she was built for this content, obviously. Built for this content. Okay, everybody's healthy. So this might be, and I put 1, 2, 3, 4 more platform units in. If that would be helpful. So yeah, we're good. We got all kinds of debuffs on him, plus the Volca debuff. So I don't think he does any damage. If you get 7 or more, it seems like you live through it pretty easy. But any more than that, and life can get pretty dicey. So get pretty dicey. So let me know how your polls went, and if you were able to get the Twyla. I obviously got stupid lucky, but again, this, you know, they talk about the good when you're running for gear or you're pulling summoning for new champions. They talk about good seeds and bad seeds. I'm wondering when you start an account if there's a good seed or a bad seed, because honestly, I have gotten so lucky with summoning on this account. Like, there is just no, like, I pulled 2 legendaries in this last summoning section, and they were both Twyla, and I had A5 Hex, and I was sure I was going to pull, you know, an A6 Hex, which was obviously just going to have to go right in and be sold, because there's just nothing you can do with an A5 or A6 Hex, right? So yeah, the Twyla, I think, makes life a little bit easier. A1 Twyla makes life a little bit easier. So it's going a little slower than I thought, but again, she's our only DPS, really. I mean, there's not much other DPS. I mean, I guess we got a defense break with Torador. We've got damage mitigation with Volca. And we've got damage increase with Dolores and with Helga. Ooh, who'd he kill? Probably Dolores, huh? Yeah, she's pretty weak. I don't use Dolores a lot anymore. Well, I probably should, but I don't. Ooh, this could be tough. He does not have many. No, the healers got us through. Healers got us through. And again, you know, running this on auto is a little bit silly, but heck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're good. Let's pop her back in. We should be good. I don't think he does any damage now. At least not enough to kill us. And we're almost halfway there. Ooh, he killed my Dolores again. You son of a gun. All right. Yeah. And it's hard too, because in this content, right, Dolores needs a lot of attack, But to live, you need a lot of HP. So, and if you build her a lot of HP, there's really no reason to bring her because she's not doing enough for you on the attack up stuff that you want. So, also, does anybody know if the bleeds are down? Do those ignore defense? So will the bleed damage just ignore the defense? So we're gonna let this hit. We'll drop her in again just for the hell of it. No, he's got 3. Yeah, see, we might be in trouble here. But I feel like if I had brought a Kagiri or a Lucius here and could take down that defense stuff, life would get a lot easier for me. But again, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Twyla ignores a bunch of defense. So let's see if we live through this. We do. So I do think we'll make 30 with this team, which might be a good. This might be a good cornerstone for an APOC 2 team. I just have to bring in a Lucius or a Kagiri, and then possibly some more DPS, obviously. But I do think we're gonna breach 30. We'll see how high we get, because eventually I think he just starts doing too much damage to us, and we just die. But I don't know. Let's drop her in again. There's no reason not to, right? I mean, she's gonna get 1 shot, right? Okay, we want to stun him here. So let's get the stuns going, because the only way to live through him in these 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds is to get that stun counter up. What's nice, I think I have an A4 Lucius. Yeah, oh gosh. I think I have an A4 Lucius, which, ooh, we might be in trouble. We might be in trouble. Which adds stuns as well, right? So, oh, she's going to get some stuns. Is she? No. Well, we're still hanging in there. Thanks to Volca, mostly. And Twyla having decent... Look at this, we are. We're going to make it. Because Twyla has pretty good HP. So, yeah. So she was made for this content. Twyla was made for APOC content. No doubt about it. So, and down goes Dolores. I wonder if Twyla... Oh, she hasn't died, so Twyla hasn't died, so that's fine. We should be fine. We should be fine. Oh, down goes Twyla, you son of a gun. Alright, well, I'm going to quit because he killed Twyla, and this whole testing was to see how Twyla does. Yeah, I mean, that's a silly number. APOC. So she basically does APOC 1 by herself at A1 with decent gear. So, yeah. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what else I can show. I don't think she's going to be great at anything else. I mean, you can throw her in to AMR if you want to do like AMR 18. I think she could probably solo the boss. Let me take a look at that. Campaign. We're going to do raids. AMR. I'm not sure if folks are still doing AMR. No, we need to turn off. Where is the power of dominance? Okay, so power of dominance is off. Shoot. Let's see if she can solo the boss. Power of dominance is off. I'm just going to throw a healer and then as many nightmare units as I can get to try to speed her up. We'll see how this goes. Oh, you. I guess that's all the nightmare units I could do. I could do Lust, but he's going to hurt her. I'm not sure I want to hurt her. Yeah, let's try this. I think this will be fine. I think this will be fine. So let's pop you in. Let's pop you in. What's nice, too, is she's 11 cost. I mean, that's crazy. Pop you in. We want her ulting as much as possible. Okay, we can put this on 2. Let's pop you over here. Let's see if we can keep. Let's pop you over here. Yeah, I mean, look, she's doing stupid damage. I mean, not the fastest run, like, obviously there's faster runs, but, I mean, pretty good. Obviously don't want to do that. Let's see what her stats are. Yeah, I mean, he's got a limited amount of HP, and so as long as you don't let him heal, you're only going to do, like, 10 million. Even if I faced what's his name away, it's fine. So she obviously can solo that pretty easy. So yeah. So let me know what you think. I mean, besides her range and her awkward faction alliance, I think her multipliers are good and her kit is mean. I'm not sure you could use her in Guild v Guild. I'm not sure you could use her in content where. Although her HP is so high, you might be able to tuck her behind someone, but she's single target damage. So unless you knew they were going to use like a Maw or something. Anyway, I don't think so. We'll see if she shows up, but I'm going to wrap it there just because I don't want this video to get too long. Let me know what you think. God bless. Be kind to one another. We'll see you next time.